is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Going to try to use his legs here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass is caught. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Boy, It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He finds the running back in the flat. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Point after, not right through. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. To throw, it's long. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down the cautious midfield to the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Defender sitting back in zone, eyes on the football, bats that ball down, headed for the in-breaking receiver. That's just really good discipline by that secondary.
Dropping back. It's long. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
No, kick it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the return and heads out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pressure is coming. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to pass. It's long. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Set second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Gun now on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Hand it off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
What a great job here by the receiver, Chris, just to come down with his football. I know he didn't pick up the first down, but now they at least have a chance here on fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a... huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quick as Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring out the third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. Puts into space at the 50. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off.
Now, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on the board down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Back to pass. It's long. Caught by the receiver. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's caught. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. A play action, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The ball is caught. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The key on the third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Breaking tackles and going. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Coming up, second down and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. We're going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. He keeps it on a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. fourth down, a short toss to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Scanning the field. It's long. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the pair changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
For defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking downfield, it's long. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And in first down, right back to the running game. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at midfield. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's long. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution. execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Extra point try coming now. Piety is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sanders. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Over the middle by the tight end. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback with the defense. Trying to stop the run. The quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. They're going to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. He's in the clear. That's the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. We've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking to throw. It's long. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
that short completion. Looking to chuck it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw over the middle. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Back to throw. It's long. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job in the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
To throw. It's long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Irish. They jump on top here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows, I got got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Conference championship trophy at stake. This offense got to find the end zone in this possession. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's going to take off here.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down one possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Gets into space at the 50. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, that's a great run here by this quarterback to get the first down, gets out of bounds to save himself. It's a critical drive here late this game. Let's see how this thing's going to end.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. A handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
You know, here in the 4th quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Ball handed off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Brought down at the 3. It was a solid run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To throw. It's long. Good throw, complete to the tight end. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. No press here. The defense backing away. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champion.